So now I'm recording the process of what the eSignature looks like. You've gone through one example, but here is the DHR traditional Pico that I just created with the unit number 218 in it. So we click on that, it brings you to this email. Just hit review document. Once it finishes loading, it'll set us up to click through and accept all the initials and signature spots. This is part of the process. I will have you take over in a bit. I just want you to get more familiar with the steps along the way. That one's taking a while to load. Looks like it's updating. There we are. So we just hit start, and it's taking us through the buyer ones now. So there was a signature. I'm going to go back so you can see that even though the company name is still there, Dream Home Renovations is the buyer, what the signature is exactly what we had typed in, Mark Hobscheid, president. We'll do next. Again, that's a signature, same thing there. It is Mark Hobscheid, president, though the buyer is still known by the contract as Dream Home Renovations. So that's exactly how it should look. I'm the representative of the company. Next, clicking through all the initial spots. Just simply mouse clicking through them as quickly as it will load. I've already checked that the contract was right, so this part of the process I go through. This is page 13. When you turn it into a required field, it forces you to initial this before it'll finish. So for right now, I'm going to skip. Notice it's section 21, letter B. I'm going to skip past that one for now, click on the others, but before it lets me finish the document, since it's required, it will bring that back. So again, section 21B, it's the last thing left to do. So we click on it and now finish. When they're required, they will do that. It won't let me finish the document until I've clicked on every required initial and signature. That's why we turn those into required, so I don't forget, or when you're doing it, you don't forget. It forces you to accept those. And that's all there is to that part of the process for the buyer. Then we go back to our email. Again, it's for Pico. So we should see it update with, we had just used this one for the buyer. Now this will be for me as agent. Again, review document. Hopefully it won't take too long to process. So it'll be the same document, but now instead of signing as buyer, I'm signing as the agent. As soon as it finishes loading, I'll point out that the signature lines are a little different. Alright, it's ready to start. So we'll click start. Here's where we had just signed in the last session as buyer, but now it's asking me to sign as broker, salesperson, or broker associate. So there's less for the salesperson to sign than the buyer. That's the second, third, and we're done. No initials, just 3 signature lines. And we're all set. So if you get a message like this, do we want to sign another document? I always say no thanks. It's a little confusing to have too many thrown at you at once. So I'd have you do the same thing, just ignore that message. And that's what the electronic signature part looks like.